Good morning, everybody. I apologize for my absence. Unfortunately, I had to take a quick road trip down to Louisiana. Lost one of my ex's eldest children. She'd had problems for many years, and we tried our best many times, but it just got too much for her in the end, and she decided she would be better off elsewhere. So anyway, just a little public service talk. Someone with addiction and mental health problems, hang in there, try your best to stick with them. I know it's really difficult. You can't just throw money at it, you know. They'll do everything they can to push you away and hurt you, and you know, the ones that love them the most are the ones that get hurt the most. So if you have the ability, seek help for them and keep pushing, never give up. Yeah, that's all I can say. Okay, so I'm actually going scouting for leaf changes over in a very popular area near Crested Butte, but I'm on Highway 133 just north of Carbondale, and there's these little waterfalls that I've always driven past, and I fish the Crystal River here on 133 in the past quite a bit, but I've never actually stopped here and taken a look at these falls, and they're quite cute. Need to be here later in the day, so there's actually some light in there, but yeah, it's definitely worth stopping. I'm gonna hop across here, try not to fall in and break my ass. And of course I immediately almost break my ass. So nothing too spectacular, and as usual in Colorado we get all that green slime after the summer. That gets some moisture, and all those lichens and mosses just grow and then grow and grow. But it's actually a really cute little scene. So there's not really any light, but I do like the moon up there. If it was over there it would be better, and if there was some other light coming in, but some beautiful little rock formations through here. And I'm falling over. It's early in the morning for me, so my balance isn't great. And from that drive to Louisiana, I did 2,400 miles, not including driving around Sulphur and Lake Charles in like 3.5 days. Sleeping like 4 hours a night. I was trying to sleep in the camper on the back of the truck, and yeah. And then we had a 200-mile drive to Grand Junction the day after I got back. So my legs don't have the strength and wherewithal at the moment. Anyway, I'll try not to fall. But here you can see all this stuff. So that tells you the water will actually get, you know, like a foot and a half deeper up here. But yeah, it's definitely be worth shooting. And maybe I'll just take a couple of quick shots, as I bothered to stop anyway, so I'll just do a couple of snaps and get an idea of what I may or may not want to do in the future. I'll be back. Hey, so like I say, I'm not really, I'll come back a different time when the light's better, but try and show you. See my histogram. It's really bright up here. It's where the sun's hitting those lighter rocks at the top, so you can see I'm just about clipping my highlights and clipping my shadows down there. So what I'd actually do here is a little delay there. I'm going to shoot one for the highlights on a 2-second delay as usual. I think my shutter speed was about 1/20th, but looks nice and sharp. And honestly, I probably don't need to do an exposure for the for this lower stuff here, but I'm actually going to, just because I want to, and then that'll be just a simple blend. There we go. What this may do though is let me get a little more color in the in these lower rocks here. There's some nice kind of pinks and grays in there that you can't really see, and some really nice kind of variations in this granite. I think the sandstone and granite. I don't think there's any basalt here. That's on the other side of the valley. But I may go down this way and see if I can shoot up. And I'm also going to put a much wider. I'm at 24 millimeters here, and that was actually at 1/3 of a second. Like I say, I really don't look at my settings too much beyond my aperture, just to control my depth of field. And once I've chosen my aperture, then everything else, you know, I'll always try and shoot at the lowest ISO I can get away with, 64 on the Nikon. And then the shutter speed really just takes care of itself. Obviously I'll change the ISO if I need to, but yeah, maybe I'll shoot a vertical, a higher one, and zoom in just on the water itself. Then I'll switch to I think I've got my 14. I'll see what that looks like, and I got my 11 to 16 on my 7200. I may just handhold that just to get an idea of the perspective. So we'll see. But beautiful, beautiful little area here.